Hello everybody! Today's look, yes, you guessed it, is a pumpkin spice inspired look. If you want to see how I got this little look, looking a little spicy, then keep on watching, guys. I don't know, I just feel like fall with orange and the colors and warm yellows and burnt oranges and light browns and all that fun stuff and all that really cute stuff. I feel like it's a vibe. I really like it and I'm gonna make a look out of it. So first things first, we're gonna start off with my base. So today we're gonna be starting off with my holy grail. We're gonna be using the Fit Me foundation in shade 120 Classic Ivory. And I'm just gonna put that all over to give me a nice, smooth, dewy, hydrated, snatched base. I'm gonna be using my damp Hank and Henry beauty sponge. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend away. I feel like we have a good base. I'm gonna go ahead and powder with, again, my second favorite holy grail, the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I'm gonna be using shade light. Okay, so powdered, set, good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and start on the eyes, and I'm kind of feeling like a burnt orange, brown, gold type of vibe, because that's just what I think of when I think of pumpkin spice latte. Today's look, you guys, we're gonna be sticking with this palette right here. It's the Celestial Thunder and Dominique Cosmetics palette. These are some beautiful, beautiful shades, and I'm gonna be going ahead with this brown shade up here all over my lid, and then I'm gonna mix these two orange shades right here to kind of give me a nice warm gradient. So to start off, we're actually not gonna be starting in the crease. We're gonna go ahead right on the lid. We're gonna go ahead and pack this shade right over here named Zero Gravity and pack that all over the lid, just focusing it on the lid and not going too high into my crease. Now this is a really dark shade, so I'm gonna be very careful about how much I use. Because I've used this shade before and it's quite a lot, I must say. And since this is the very first step, don't worry about making super clean lines or blending anything at the moment. Just really packing that color on your lid. So now that I have that color packed all over my lid, I'm going to take the same brush with no additional product, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of buff those edges so it's not super harsh line. So notice how I kept everything quite low and I didn't bring it too high into the crease, because next step, I'm gonna go ahead with this Moda crease brush and I'm gonna go into this shade right over here called Storm Dust. This is a beautiful burnt orange shade. I don't know, I'm living for it. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna just go in straight where the dark brown, I guess if you wanna call it, meets the rest of my eye, and I'm just gonna buff and blend these two together. I know it's looking a little crazy right now, but it'll get cute, don't worry guys. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with this first shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and pack a little bit of Storm Dust all over the brown that we just set down. Just to kind of warm it up a little bit. Make these two colors much easier to blend with each other. But it gives it the dark enough base that they still look different. And then going ahead with my blending brush and just sweeping over my lid back and forth in windshield wiper movements to really blend those two shades together. Okay, so I'm happy with how things look now, but we're gonna add a third step. I'm gonna go ahead and with this super nice orange shade, Lunar Eclipse, and blend that with the burnt orange in my crease up to almost my brows. I'm gonna be very careful because this is quite hard. Okay, looking really crazy, but that's the aim right now. I'm gonna go ahead with my Sephora brand Pro Airbrush Crease Brush. It's a really light, fluffy blending brush with no product, and go ahead and buff my eyebrow area just so that I can get a nice clean blend. So you guys, if you feel like you've done a little bit too much and you need to kind of tone it down, but you still want to keep that nice blend, a really nice hack is to go in with a big fluffy blending brush and go in with your setting powder and just kind of buff that setting powder in. It'll lighten everything up, make it seem a little less intense, but still keep that nice blend that you got. So that's what I did just where my brow area is, because I was feeling a little bit too intense. So yeah. So now you guys, I'm gonna go in with this MAC shadow, which I don't remember what its name is, but it's an individual shadow in my Create Your Own palette. It's called Amber Lights. I'm gonna go ahead with my finger and I'm gonna place that just on the inner, almost half, so inner third of my corner. So of course your girl has to go in and add some glitter, because what is pumpkin spice and everything nice without some glitter or shimmer or some sparkle or anything that's not matte, I shall say. I think that's gonna wrap up the eye portion because I'm really happy with the way this looks. It's kind of smoky but kind of not, kind of burnt orange, kind of brown, kind of gold, a little bit of everything that reminds me of pumpkin spice. I'm just going to go ahead with my beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of clean up with this edge just a little bit. Okay.
Actually, hold at that.
I'm going to go back in with the same colors that I used on my eyes to do a little bit of lower lash line work. I'm going to go ahead with this Morphe M156 brush and use the smaller end to kind of pat that really dark brown just on the outer half of my lash line and then buff everything out with the brighter orange. I'm gonna go ahead with the other side and just buff it out with that bright orange. Okay, yeah, I like that much better. I feel like it ties everything in just a little bit better. Kind of, I don't know, it looks cute. That's all I'm saying. It looks cute, and that's what matters. Alright, so we're gonna leave that portion like that. We're not gonna add anything more. I'm gonna go ahead with the Tarte Pro Glow liquid highlighter, and this is in shade Stunner. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit on my finger and just blend in with my face makeup. Do you see that? Maybe I put too much. I definitely put too much. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't put it on this finger. I should have put it on my other hand. Ooh. Let's just do this. That's better. Okay, much better. Now let's go on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this MAC lip liner in shade Etc. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Super Stay lipstick in matte ink, and this is in shade Seductress. It is so long wearing, it's ridiculous. So you see how it's quite pink when I'm putting it on? When it dries down a little bit more like brownish. Alright, so I think that wraps up today's video. This look was so easy, so quick to create, but so cute. I feel like it's super fall, super cute, very pumpkin spicy. Wait. Oh, every time we didn't do that. Anyways, I hope you guys like hanging out. It's always a good time, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.